This is Joanne Tan, AIXD.world, a subsidiary of 10plusbrand.com. What is AIXD, AI Experience Design? How is it related to user-centered design and brand experience? AIXD, AI Experience Design, is to design an AI-assisted, AI-enabled, AI-led user journey or customer journey based on and for the convenience and satisfaction of human end users. It is the human user-centered design of AI models, applications, workflows, products, and services. Ultimately, it is the be-all and end-all of human user experience. AIXD is not the same as UI and UX. UI, user interface, and UX, user experience, are terms often associated with app designs. Simply put by Google, if a digital product were a house, the UX is the structure, foundation, and electrical wiring, how it works, while the UI is the paint, furniture, and decorations, how it looks. AIXD, in the same analogy, is both the architectural blueprint for the structure of the house, UX, and its interior design, UI, but the house is custom built for specific end users, be they the customers of specific products or services or organizations. AIXD precedes UI and UX by first collecting information about what the end users truly want, not what AI developers think they want. In other words, AIXD feeds UI and UX with reliable data on end user preferences, expectations, and pain points, as well as the psychological, emotional, and even physiological profiles relevant to AI products and services. With this user-centric approach, AIXD helps save time, money, and avoidable changes for developing AI models and applications, functions, user flows, UX, and UI. By anchoring AI product development on human end user experience, AIXD communicates the end user's needs and desires to developers, engineers, management, and all stakeholders. AIXD fills a gap between human end users and AI developers. The book, The Philosopher in the Valley by Michael Steinberger, describes a real-world example of the Pentagon higher-ups who adopted a software that was totally inadequate for soldiers. At the same time, there was much better software available, which was not approved. The soldiers and their commanders in battlefields implored the Pentagon to switch. But Pentagon leaders, who were out of touch with the end-user experience, were reluctant to heed their request. Consequently, both soldier and civilian lives were lost unnecessarily. A painful case of the disconnect between the technology and the end-user experience. As AI is rapidly developing today, there is a problem of over-enthusiasm, per the Economist article. J&J is an example of how the early rush to experiment with AI has evolved into something more measured. The firm started off with a "let 1,000 flowers bloom" ethos that led to a lot of weeds too. According to Mr. Swanson, 85% of the value generated was attributable to just 15% of these applications. J&J has now switched to a more focused approach, in which a central AI council and data council ensure that the most fruitful projects are being nodded through and that the right data are available to make them work. Had J&J first engaged in research and analysis of end-user experience before jumping in with both feet, they would have avoided lots of weeds, waste of money, time, and resources. By the way, J&J's centralized decision-making from the top regarding which are the most fruitful projects, rather than from the human end users, will end up growing a lot more weeds and waste, just like before. Metrics for AIXD success. AIXD requires a customer-first approach, and its success is measured by: does it function to solve a problem as expected by human end users? Does it lead to satisfaction and enjoyment for the end users? Does it free up humans from doing machine-like work? Does it make human life better? Use AIXD principle before, during, and after creating any AI tools. Start with end user experience during ideation of AI tools. Iterate your AI tools for the end user experience during implementation. Measure and improve your AI tools based on end user experience post AI adoption. We are taking the bull AI by the horns, XD, and forcing it to submit to the control of humanity. We are forcing it to run down the path that serves humanity, not the other way around. To a large extent, how you want to live your life is experience design. How you want your Thanksgiving dinner to be made is experience design. How you want to tour Italy or backpack in Yosemite is your own experience design. You can ask AI to help do some part of the design, but to relinquish all control to AI is to yield the best part of living your own life. Designing your own experience is the most adventurous, creative, spiritual, and fulfilling part of living. AI can assist you, but without usurping your inalienable rights. AIXD and AI dictatorship. As agentic AI is moving towards a fully integrated and autonomous AI native stage, it is all the more important for organizational leaders to keep the human end user experience front and center. While many leaders are in a mad dash to adopt AI without clearly defined use cases, outcomes, or ROI, it takes cool heads not to react to AI out of FOMO or hype. What's the point of squandering your resources just to be AI native while losing touch with your customers? At the end of the day, your human customers or end users decide if you survive, thrive, or die. AIXD plays an indispensable role in defining and refining the scope of AI models and applications. It's laser focused on the outcome, the human user journey, and the targeted user experience, avoiding overspending or underinvestment in AI tools. Whether you are leveraging LLM, large language model, or SLM, small language model, for specific tasks, Gen AI, AI agents, or robots, your solutions will be like Goldilocks porridge, not too hot, not too cold, just right. AI developers who are out of touch from the real-world needs of human users create AI white elephants that run amok. What the techie people think of as cool may end up as nothing more than a convoluted and resented AI dictatorship imposed on human will and frustrating user experience. AIXD connects a brand to its target audience. AIXD is the end. AIXD is the means. AIXD is philosophy. AIXD is destiny. AIXD is a movement. AIXD is a manifestation of humanity over technology, because we the people rule our lives. Do you already have a white elephant problem with AI now? Do you want to avoid a white elephant problem with AI? Let's talk. AIXD is user experience. User experience is brand experience. In today's integrated global network of commerce, AI is catalyzing changes unthinkable and unimaginable in human history. AI has the intelligence and power to subjugate humanity if we let it. To avoid the sorrowful situation of AI directing and controlling humans, now is the time to subject AI to human control, to serve humanity's user experience. And it all starts from the beginning. before collecting data, before creating AI models, before developing AI applications, ask, what is the end user experience the AI tool will be creating? AIXD, by bridging the gap between AI and humans, plays an important role in guiding AI development for the end users, with the end users, and of the end users. Humans, not machines. Machines, however intelligent, cannot develop brand loyalty. Brand experience is entirely a human experience. AIXD is user experience. User experience is brand experience. About AIXD.world and 10plusbrand.com. With 16 years of brand experience design rooted in brand DNA decoding and business model analysis, 10 Plus Brand Inc. is a recognized leader globally in brand building and brand marketing. Human end user experience design, AIXD, brand experience, brand loyalty, and brand journey are part of the comprehensive offerings of 10 Plus Brand Inc. Founder and CEO Joanne Z. Tan has mentored Silicon Valley startups, founders and CEOs, board members, and organizations as their thought leadership coach in the AI age. We at 10 Plus Brand are proud to be on the cutting edge of creating an end user journey with AI experience design for both B2B and B2C companies. Subscribe to our free newsletter for more insights. If you need to discuss one-to-one, please use the contact form on the website. Thank you.